wonderful anime, a beautiful art form, a beautiful form of media that old people, young people, toddlers, tweens, adolescents, people all across the world have come to enjoy. But there comes a time where anime just doesn't get enjoyable anymore. And I know that I'm not the only one that's felt this way. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why some of us experience anime burnout and why in the year 2022 it's higher than it's ever been. Let's go. So for me personally, I've been watching anime since I want to say 2015. No, before that, like 2012. Dragon Ball Z Kai, my brother, he introduced me to that. I've been watching, what else? Pokemon, long time. Oh yeah, like Cardi, you know what I'm saying? Long time, no Cardi. I've been watching Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z Kai. Kind of started off with Naruto, and from there I learned about all, other anime in different genres, different types, movies, everything. But I feel like I'm not gonna say that the year 2020 was like kind of the peak, because anime is always gonna continue to evolve and change and get better. And there are gonna be different shows, different trends, different things for people that they want to watch and they want to consume. But I feel like one of the biggest reasons that anime, it just kind of got stale, I guess, is because we watch so much of it. I know when I started watching anime, I know that I got all of my anime recommendations from different sources on Quora, Reddit. Don't look at me like that. I wasn't a Redditor. I smell judgment. Get that look of judgment out of your eyes. But yeah, I got a lot of my anime recommendations from Quora, Reddit. I don't know. That just felt like the glory days, Those were the days where, you could watch an anime and like it and not have to go on like Twitter or Instagram and see all these negative opinions about it. You were just free. You're younger. Watching anime as a child was a time that you really can't compare it to anything else, because it was unlike anything else. Man, Code Geass, that's when I learned about, I had a signing phase. Code Geass, Monster, Hunter x Hunter is not a signing, but it had signing aspects, and all these different anime. It was just a beautiful time. Parasite, Steins Gate, and that was just like, it was nothing that could get better than that. But then I found out about even more anime, more different genres. This is like 2017, 2018, I want to say, maybe even before that. I just kept watching and I kept watching and I kept indulging. I kept, it kept touching my heart in different parts of my body, pause. And I just felt more emotionally engaged with a lot of the shows that I was watching, and transformed me as a person. Another thing that, we just have to deal with, and it definitely affected anime burnout for me and a lot of other people, like I was saying before, we get old, man. We're older, A lot of the things that I was just talking about was when I was young, a teen, or barely even before that. I have a car. I need to be looking at apartments, even though rent and stuff is high. I have a lot of responsibilities now, as we all do. That just comes with growing up, maturing, becoming an adult. And it's really sad to think about. It's a sad contrast thinking about when you were younger, freer, you didn't have anything to worry about, just watching anime. Not even anime, maybe even read manga, anything like that. Because, manga burnout is real too. Going back to what I was just saying, I also remember, I think it was the summer before I went into high school, no worries. It was a nice summer day. I didn't have to work. I didn't have a job. You know what I was doing? I was sitting on my Kindle Fire HD and I was watching Fairy Tail. I was watching One Piece. I was watching Fairy Tail before everybody said that Fairy Tail was trash, because I didn't have social media at that point. And it felt so good, it felt so pure. It felt so right. I was watching One Piece. I remember when I was in my mom's room, because I used to sleep in my mom's room because I was scared. I was scared. You get scared, nigga. If I pull out a fake roach right now and put it in a camera lens, you're gonna have a seizure, and I know you will. Going back to the story, I was watching. It was One Piece when Luffy, he was climbing up that mountain with Nami, on his back. It was the Drum Island arc. And it was just so cold, bro. I was so scared. Because my mom, she left. She wasn't at home. I was just sleeping in her bed. I had a frozen king-size Kit Kat in the freezer. Got that bitch out. I had the king-size Kit Kat frozen. I was eating the Kit Kat. I was cold, just like Luffy was when he was climbing the mountain on Drum Island. I was Luffy. I was carrying Nami up the mountain. And it felt so real. I shed a man tear, even though I was like 14, 13. I shed a man tear at my young age, bro, and it felt right. You hear the OST going on. I think it's called Mother C. And these are really the times that we have to not take for granted. We have to cherish these moments, you know, because there will never be another moment like that again. Or maybe there will be, but in a different time that we cannot go back to. I can't relate any experience with anime that I have in the future with what I had in the past, you know, and y'all can't either. You know, you just got to keep moving forward. Shout out to Aaron Yeager. That's my nigga. I don't really know if there's anything else I want to say about that. Also, no, there is another thing that I want to say. In 2020, bro, there was a lot of people watching anime for trends, and if you're one of these people, shame on you. Anime is not a trend. It's a media. It's fun. It's something that people like watching, you know. Once that died out, like once the anime trend kind of died out, that's when the burnout kind of, I feel like for some people as well, it kind of happened. I don't know why. Because it's just like when a lot of people aren't talking about something, you know, whether it's relevant or not, I feel like the genre, like the subcategory of it is just gonna like, you know, decrease. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, you know. See, like you have a favorite artist and you love them, you listen to all of their songs, but like, I don't know, they kind of just like over time, they don't really get, I don't know, they don't really rise anymore, you know. Like the hype around them is just gonna like, you know, kind of sift. It's gonna like seep, you know, go down, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, but it's going down. So, you know, if that makes sense, I think that, I hope that was a good analogy. And I don't know, anime, it's just going, I don't know if it hits anymore, you know. It just doesn't. It doesn't hit. It'll never hit like it did before, for me at least. You know, Prison School, Parasite the Maximum, watching anime in my bunk bed when I was a child. You know, no worries, nothing like that, nothing of the sort. But like I said, we can't go back to those times. We got to move forward. And I don't know if I'm just like, or if we are just sad, you know, because of that. But we got to find some motivation. We got to pull it out of us, pull it deep inside, in the corners, the cracks, the crevices of our stomachs, back, whatever, bodies. Pull it out, you know. And hey, if we can't pull it out, then maybe we might reignite that flame that we had for the love of anime that was once so hot, burning, ambitious, you know. We were younger, but until then, guess we just gotta keep seeing and finding out what we love and keep trying to reignite the flame. So that's all I really gotta say. If you like videos like this, you know, let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video. Go watch another one if you enjoyed. And yeah, this was an interesting video. It feels it's kind of something different from what I do before from like my other videos, but I don't know. I feel like somebody will be able to appreciate this. So yeah, until then, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.